Cookie Alliance time here today, my friends. Season 2-27 as we take on and take down Expert Fire of Fate with one team. And this team's a little bit different. We're going to break it all down for you in today's episode and conclude with some awesome other tips and tricks. So with that, let's go to it here today. Expert mode, Fire of Fates. Thank you for tuning in. Questions or comments along the way, certainly let me know, and I appreciate your support. Couple things here. What was I saying that was different? It is this. We got these suggested elemental types. It's one of the other reasons why I wait as the #1 free-to-play player to help figure out what's going to be most beneficial as we apply our artifact points. Now, we don't necessarily need to run this particular team. We'll showcase that here in a second in order to help get by. Now, we do have these effects as well. We got max HP up, we got poison, we got periodic healing, we got cooldown, and we have crit damage down as well, my friends. So very interesting here as always to make sure that periodic healing, we can shut that down. Also is going to depend on the bosses as we run through that. So what does that mean in terms of our team? It is this one right here where we are running a double heal team with PV and of course everyone's favorite bunny, Marshmallow. Right there we got Dark Cacao to shut down some of that healing effects. We'll come through that a little bit more here in a second, and then additionally a double damage here between Fire Spirit as well as Eternal Sugar Cookie, my friends. So that is the key. You can think about that concept in terms of 2 damage dealers, 2 healers, and kind of really one up front to help you get by. And then again, we're leveraging the Dark Cacao to help us shut down some of that healing and self-healing. Now, a couple things here. We are running Dream Conductor's Whistle. We got Old Pilgrim Scroll and Sleepyhead's Jelly Watch here as well. Very focused on crit, attack, and cooldown. Really damage forward in order to help us get by and just plow through it. Now, a couple things here. When we go ahead and take a look at our team, like I said, we would talk through this here in a second. Here's what we've done. We've moved towards that cooldown survivability up front to help us get by from that take. And then additionally here on Eternal Sugar, we're on attack, crit % attack speed. We don't need to go into some of these other things. There's that fun little secret there as well if you've watched some of my other episodes. Additionally here we got cooldown survivability on PV, attack, and fire damage, and then last but not least our bunny here as well. All right, so that is everything that you need to know in terms of the breakdown for this particular team. If you're curious on all those substats, you can check out our gear guides here on the channel for those cookies. All right, so here we go. It's time to get into it and proceed with our run. Now, a couple things here as we're getting through. We still have that ability in expert mode to really just launch through everything here. One of the other major reasons why you don't necessarily need to use water out of the gate. Those things do become more important the further we get. However, today we're getting through expert mode. We do have light type here with PV though. All right, here we are. And then additionally, we got to manage the poison. So you can see that being cut down there. One of the tips and tricks that you can do is heal along the way. Here you'll see taking down the 4th Dark Totem pole. Done Dark Totem into Chapter 3. Now here's where you would leverage grass type cookies. We also have that periodic healing like we talked about. So shutting things down with Dark Cacao on the cooldown, making sure that we don't break that shutdown and heal. Here we go with Cream Roll Hog Rider. There we are. Oh, Chapter 4, Wave 14. And here we have the cooldown is up. Team doing very well. Now we got the Stink Eye Tortuga. And not taking advantage of electric type here. Last but not least, my friends, we do have that wind type damage. So great here if you're going to run Wind Archer, by the way. And we do have that crit % crit damage down. Holding things down and back. And last but not least, the M cursor. And be careful of that data corruption. as well. You can see it stacking. Oh, come on, team. There we go. All the way through for us here today on Expert. There we are. There we are. Taking the lovely rewards. And you can see exactly how much damage we've done here between those two as an idea. Damage received, healing done, and healing received right there. Not bad. All right, my friends, that concludes Cookie Alliance Expert Mode Season 2-27. You now have the ability to get your reward here. And like I said, in a nice parting gift, this one will also help as a precursor to Master Mode there and get you a little bit of the way through Hero. With that, thank you for tuning in here today. I truly appreciate your support. If you got a question, if you got a comment, let me know. I'd love to hear from you as always. And we'd love to see you in our amazing community and Discord server. Like I said, that is Season 2-27, Cookie Alliance here, Expert Mode, Fire of Fate with our one team right there for you. With that, my friends, until next time, we'll see you again soon. Keep on running.